Let's talk about Revolution. Mercedes is not on this show, but we already have a lot of matches that are official. I'm going to run through the card here quickly and do some predictions, and this will evolve over the week because this card is clearly incomplete. We still have Dynamite left to go on Wednesday. I'll actually start from the top this time. I usually go from the bottom and work my way up to the top. We'll start with the main event. MJF is defending the AEW World Championship against Hangman Adam Page in a Texas death match, where if Hangman loses, he can never again challenge for the AEW World title. I don't see Hangman never again challenging for the AEW World title, but I also don't see him winning the championship here. They're going to have to find a little wormhole to get out of this at some point, because I think MJF is keeping his belt. I think he should keep his belt. And I'm going to say that Swerve Strickland is going to play a role in MJF winning this match and Hangman losing. How it all happens, at what moment it all goes down, does anybody else get involved? I don't know. But I think Swerve is going to play a role in this. I think he's trying to clear the deck as far as all competition for that championship. And if he can do something that would then cause Hangman to never again be able to challenge for it, then that's what he'll do. You know why? Because he's a heel. And if you don't think he's a heel yet, I think he'll solidify that at Revolution. So I'm going with MJF. Now, FTR is going to put the AEW Tag Team titles on the line against the Young Bucks. I know we're still waiting to find out what's going on with Copeland and Christian, and I got to be honest with you, at this point, I don't care. I really don't care. I've lost all interest in this. They'll come back at some point. They'll go after FTR. At this point, I don't even think it has to be for the titles. I think we're getting a title change here. And I think the Young Bucks are going to, I don't even know how many times they've been the champions. Is this going to be reign number 3, 4, 5, maybe 4? I don't even know. I'm not sure, but I think they're going to win those titles from FTR. And maybe it's with an assist from Cope and Christian. Maybe they'll make a surprise return and cost FTR the titles. And then when they go after FTR, it doesn't have to be for the belts. If Tony Khan ever wants to put the belts on them, then you could do the Young Bucks against Cope and Christian. But I think we get a title change. Jon Moxley, speaking of title changes, will put his Continental Championship on the line against Konosuke Takeshita. No time limits this time. I think Takeshita is going to win that title. I think all roads lead to champion against champion, title for title unification between Takeshita and Okada. Probably it all in at Wembley Stadium in August. That's where I think this is headed. Andrade El Idolo goes one-on-one with Bandito. This is the match I'm looking forward to on this show. That's going to be great. And Andrade is going to win. Swerve Strickland goes one-on-one with Brody King. That's going to be another great one. I'm going with Swerve. Doesn't make any sense to beat Swerve right now. Tekla puts her Women's World Championship on the line against the former champion, Chris Statlander. 2 out of 3 falls match. Tekla just won the title. She seems to be doing well with it so far, even though she's only had that one defense against Thunder Rosa. But I think it's too soon. It's too soon to take the belt off of her, so Tekla retains. We have Kazuchika Okada, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis, the new Trios champions, putting their belts on the line against Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey, and Mystico. Why? Why not? Fletcher is going to be defending his TNT title, by the way, against Speedball on Dynamite this Wednesday, and if it is anything like their first match in the Continental Classic back in December, that's going to be special. I'm looking more forward to that than I am this match. But I see the Don Callis family retaining as they just won those titles. Timeless Toni Storm, no titles on the line here, but she goes one-on-one with Marina Shafir. Everyone is banned from ringside. The Conglomeration, the Death Riders, they're all gone. It's just going to be one-on-one, and it will be a win for Timeless Toni Storm. Orange Cassidy had mentioned that him and Darby were going to go after the dogs, I guess they are now, in some form or fashion on this show. But then they went and announced that him and Darby are going to be wrestling David Finlay and Gabe Kidd this Wednesday. So I presume whatever the actual Revolution match is going to be, we'll find out after that. So I can't really comment on it beyond that. Although if they do a match, I would think the dogs should get a win, given that David Finlay just debuted for them. I could see Willow Nightingale being added in a TBS title match, maybe with Megan Bayne. That's not official yet. Tommaso Ciampa has said that he wants to get Sylvie back from Kyle Fletcher, who turned the TNT title into Pinky. But then on Collision, after a loss to Daniel Garcia, which would be enough to send anyone off the deep end, he turned heel on Mark Briscoe, who inadvertently provided a distraction during the match. He turned heel on him the same way he did to Johnny Gargano in NXT by sending him into the video wall. It was a poor man's copy of a much better angle, but I am happy to see Ciampa embracing his dark side again. He calls himself the Psycho Killer. Let's see it. Let's see it. But I'll tell you what, if Ciampa's AEW run was a person, it would be on speed. Okay, this man's only been on TV for them for barely 6 weeks. In those 6 weeks, he has already won the TNT Championship. He lost the TNT Championship, and he now turned heel. They are speed running through everything, and I'm not sure why. But Ricochet is going to defend his national title, not against Jack Perry, at least not one-on-one, which is what they've been setting up on TV now for weeks. He's going to defend his national title in a 21-man blackjack battle royal. That's going to be on the 0-hour pre-show. Now, the participants have not yet been announced, so it's hard to make a prediction, although I will say that Ricochet sneaks out with the title. I don't think he's going to lose it. Now, if that stipulation sounds familiar, at Double or Nothing in 2023, Orange Cassidy defended his international title in one of these blackjack battle royals, which at least made sense because it was Double or Nothing with the Vegas theme. I mean, what the hell does a blackjack battle royal have to do with Revolution? Nothing. It has nothing to do with Revolution. But that was the last time they did one of these, and this is during the period where Orange Cassidy was doing the gimmick where his body was just beat to all hell from all the title defenses, and he still won. He outlasted 20 other men. The big difference is that was on the main card. This is not even worthy of the main card. Tony is relegating it to the pre-show. I wonder if that tarnishes Ricochet's legacy too. Especially if Big Boom AJ of the Costco guys joins him on said pre-show. Hell, Big Boom AJ may end up in the Battle Royal competing for Ricochet's title. AJ posted a video to his IG account last week answering a fan question from X about, hey, when are we going to see you back in the ring again? And Big Boom AJ said that he would be in the ring at Revolution next Sunday. He did not say what he would be doing. He did not say if he would be wrestling. Although back in the ring, I presume means he'll be wrestling. But there's been no mention of him or tease of anything, to my knowledge, on AEW television or Ring of Honor television. He may well end up in that match. That's the Revolution card as it stands. Again, I expect more to be added this week. But they're at the Crypto.com Arena in LA next Sunday. Last I had read, they had about 10,000 tickets sold. AEW traditionally does very well when it comes to walk-up. So I don't know. I think 11 is likely. I wonder if 12 is possible. But that's where I would expect that attendance to probably land at, somewhere in that 11 to 12,000 range.